I don't know if my taste in anime has just changed or if this year so far has been mid as hell. Like, last season was okay, there were some pretty solid shows and a couple of shows that I personally love, but really that was it. And this season so far has really just maybe one show that I really feel like is just peak, whereas the rest is just okay or maybe just pretty good at best. I would welcome it if the spring season surprised me in the coming weeks and all of these anime just end up being honestly just really good, but I'm not really expecting much. I will say, there are definitely some shows that can be decent and even some that I honestly kind of like. But this is the first season in a long time where I am watching less than 20 anime in the season because it honestly felt like there really wasn't all that much to watch. It has been nearly a year since the last time we have had a season with only one big name show coming out, and that was the summer 2024 season with Oshinoko Season 2. This season only has Fire Force, an objectively worse series as the big name of the season. There are some others with a pretty decent manga presence this season, like Kowloon Generic Romance, which is a really solid anime so far, but it isn't big name in the sense that like everybody knows about it, and before summer 2024 we hadn't really had a season like this in multiple years. But even in the summer of last year, I found stuff to watch. That's why I think my tastes have changed a little bit since then, because I am struggling to find hidden gems this season, and hell, maybe there really aren't any, and I'm not alone in my opinion that this season is just very mid. I'm not even that mad though, as it has given me time to enjoy other things without me having to worry about catching up on a bunch of anime. But I do really think that this season just came out of nowhere for me, and it just made me realize that my love for anime may be waning a little bit. I've spent a lot of time watching anime, and I've seen more anime than I can count, and I think that it is really starting to take a toll, and I think that this season has just made me fed up. Because last season I didn't notice this trend that bad, because they were cooking with shows like The Apothecary Diaries, which is admittedly still going on right now and is still great. But last season also had Solo Leveling, which is just pure hype, and My Happy Marriage, just to name a few. I definitely noticed this trend last season with me avoiding shows that I would normally love, and the ones that I did watch not living up to what I had hoped, but because there were still some amazing shows, I was able to ignore it. But I can't anymore. I'm worried that I'm falling out of love with my favorite hobby and medium of storytelling. Anime has been my life for a while now, and yes, I know that's sad, but recently, I have just felt a hatred towards most anime. If a show is even slightly mediocre now, I don't even give it a chance. I feel like I can predict what's going to happen in almost every show, and I'm right about 95% of the time. I don't encounter those shows that really stir my soul anymore like I used to. They still exist, but they are spread between hundreds of shows that are just slop. I hope I can still love anime going forward, but I just might have to slow down my consumption of it or change my approach and go back to not watching every seasonal anime that comes out. It takes a lot out of you to keep up with the volume of anime that comes out every season, and I think I'm just getting tired of it. I want to go back and watch old classics that I've missed out on and only keep up with a few shows weekly. But I honestly don't know how feasible that is. But with how my headspace towards anime has been recently, that has just been my thoughts. I love anime, and I always will, but taking a step back might be the best thing for me. I feel like this would make videos better as well, since I can talk about full completed shows and I don't have to worry about talking about this brand new anime that only has 3 episodes out right now. It will allow me to really explore more fun stuff and really see some of the great classics of the past that I never got to watch. I don't know if I'm going to go through with not watching seasonal anime anymore since I've been doing it for so long and it's kinda hard to break a habit, but I'm tired of all the slop and I want to have a change of pace. Over the course of 2025 so far, I have actually gone through and watched a lot of my to-be watched list, and honestly, it has been so fun. It has allowed me to realize that watching weekly is just difficult. Going back and watching old shows has allowed me to get invested again. I have been able to enjoy even some of the more mediocre stuff that I haven't been able to keep up with weekly. There are still so many anime that I want to watch, but I haven't had the time to because of a lot of seasonal anime coming out. But hopefully I will get to watch them now, because once I get back to working full time at a shitty job, I won't really have the time to do this anymore and watch seasonal anime. So that's my thoughts. Watching anime has become a chore, and I don't want it to feel that way anymore. I don't want to fall out of love with anime, but that is the direction that I am heading in if I continue to go down this path. So you may notice a slowdown of me talking about relevant anime on this channel going forward. I will still have a few videos about some newer anime coming out, but only if I genuinely love it and feel like I need to talk about it. But that's what I want to say. This video has evolved a lot more than I thought it would. This was originally supposed to be a video about why the spring anime season is bad, but quickly turned into me realizing that I'm falling out of love with anime. Next week, I will continue videos like normal, but it may not be about an anime you expect since I'm going to talk about whatever I watched that week and enjoyed. I hope the new content is better received, but if not, that's okay, but it will be better from the mental health. But anyway, that was the video. If you liked it, maybe think about dropping a like and subscribing as well. It helps out a ton. And if you do decide to join the community, then I guess I'll see you next week with another video. Bye!